Atlanta Hawks versus Houston Rockets. We are back, yeah, we are back. So let's see, man. So we got a kind of quiet game, but for Atlanta, we got the guys back, man. We're missing Jalen Johnson and Dyson, but the starting five tonight is gonna be Trey, Zach, Nikhil, Kristaps, and Onyeka. So I'm pretty interested to see what's happening with that. So with Dyson and Jalen being out, those two spots in the starting lineup are replaced by Nikhil and Onyeka. So another good thing about Atlanta, man, we got depth. Even though it's preseason, probably wouldn't be getting a lot of burn anyway. It's game before the regular season, so we want to get everybody in there warmed up, conditioned, all that good stuff. So yeah, man, welcome back, everybody. We are back. We are back. Yeah, man, we are another day closer to the NBA regular season. Love to see it. Man, like I said, man, the NBA is not punctual. They not punctual, man. This game is supposed to start at 7:30, man. It's 7:38. So yeah, man. Welcome everybody. We are just tuning in broadcast on ESPN if you're trying to tune into the game. Um, so as they do the starting lineups for the crew, it'll be interesting to see what this result is. Atlanta lost to Houston the very first preseason game. But that was in Houston, and Houston had everybody, so sure this result will be a little different. Yeah, man, it's gonna be exciting, man. It's gonna be exciting. So yeah, kind of gonna be a slow game for the Rockets. They're missing their top 9 guys. It's kinda like a game for Atlanta the other night. But Nikhil is back. He missed the past couple games. So yeah, Nikhil is back. We got Trey. So yeah, we got all the guys. So business as kinda usual for Atlanta here. They got their top, I think, like 7 guys. Let's go. Another day closer, man. We got, what is it, like 6 days before the season kicks off? I think the regular season kicks off on the 21st. So we got 5 days from now till the league kicks off. We'll probably tune in to, that matchup. I think it's Houston and OKC, so we'll probably tune into that one. But we got preseason here, man. We got preseason here. Regular season is right around the corner, though, so it's pretty exciting. You wanna, be tuned in for that. The 22nd is when Atlanta plays, so so yeah, man, as we wait for the tip off, we are locked and loaded here in the OK Gym. Appreciate everybody tuned in. So yeah, man, it's gonna be kind of I don't know how this game's gonna go. Atlanta has a lot of their starting guys, but Houston doesn't. So let's go. So yeah, like they said. second time Houston and Atlanta has matched up this preseason, so getting another look at, getting another look at Houston. So, yeah, man, like I said, the starting 5, Trey, Nikhil, Zach, Onyeka, and Kristaps. That's cool, man. I don't know what's up with ESPN cameras, but I don't know. Looks a little yellow, not look clear. Hey, as Trey finds Nikhil for the quick transition but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lot of that this game, a lot of transition, a lot of Atlanta's defense giving Houston problems. Let's go Onyeka. Oh, wow. Nikhil gets a quick little turnover. It don't matter though. That was a good switch by Onyeka. Poked the ball free from Reed Shepherd. So as Trey and Porzingis get that little two-man game going, it's gonna be a really, really nice thing to see during the year. Golly, he's huge. Yeah, it's all just a little, like a daisy pass by Nikhil there. But as Porzingis knocks down the first of two, we got a 2-point game here starting off as Atlanta is finding their rhythm. First minute and some change. Porzingis misses that second free throw. Ooh. Okay, makes sense. So that back cut was a good idea. Just defense was on top of it. Jeff Green, Uncle Jeff is well, he like in his 21st, 22nd season or something, man. He's been in the league for about 18, 20 years, man. It's crazy. Mm. Trey hasn't found his rhythm from 30 foot yet. So yeah, man, Houston really got a skeleton crew right now. So yeah, Houston's kind of dead in the water at this moment. They don't really got nobody, so everybody's out. Houston's playing good defense though, man. It's a good closeout by Trey. Just stay active. So, Atlanta's kinda struggled here on offense as Nikhil can't get that to fall, so, yeah, man, Atlanta's kinda struggling here, but at least both teams are struggling offensively, trying to find a rhythm, not really hitting. That's a layup. Straight knocks down the 25-footer right there. That's an old Hawk. Aaron Holiday gets that to go. That's gonna be nice when Porzingis is hitting that just that little kickback on that little. So, yeah, man, I wouldn't expect really too much less. Atlanta's not kinda coming out the gates terribly fast. Their main guys haven't played in almost a week and some change. So, bro? I got you, bro. I got you, my G. But, hey, do me a favor, though. Do me a favor. Hit your boy with a follow. I ain't gonna if you wanna subscribe, you can subscribe. I ain't gonna say you gotta subscribe, but if you want a VIP, you just gotta follow the Open Gym, man. That's all I ask, my boy. That's all I ask. You just hit me with a follow, I get you with a VIP. So you know what I'm saying, my boy? I got you. Just don't forget to, look out for the Open Gym, man. So we gonna bless you with we gonna bless Bay Hoops with the VIP. Welcome to the VIP. We got next. I appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Look forward to chopping it up with you during the NBA season, this Hawks season. It says Bay Hoops. You a Warriors fan? You like Golden State? So what you think? How you think they gonna do? You think they gonna do well? I appreciate it. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's open gym. Got the Jeff T jersey up there. You know, so yeah, man. Atlanta is kind of starting off slow. So we'll see how this game goes. Like I said, Houston got that skeleton crew, man. So kind of a win this game. Yeah, Trey is actually he is active right now. So he is playing. He started tonight's game. So Trey is playing. He's out there. You know, He's hit a couple. He's hit a three. Got some, maybe an assist or two. So yeah, man. Um, Trey is active. Unfortunately, Mo Gay isn't. Uh, no Mo Gay tonight. No Dyson and no Jalen. So Jalen Dyson and Mo Gay are the ones who are kind of sitting out this game. Probably, probably to give a couple other guys some playing time. Nikhil Alexander Walker missed the past two games for Atlanta, so this is his second preseason game. He played the very first one, but Nikhil Alexander Walker did not play the middle two games for Atlanta. So I'm guessing that's why Dyson is out. Dyson played in Memphis, so I think everybody on the roster has gotten 2 to 3 games in total. I don't think a lot of people have played all four, besides the end of the rotation guys. So, uh, yeah, it's nice to have the guys back. Last time Atlanta was in action, we had the skeleton crew, so um, Atlanta was kind of struggling on that end. But they got the dub, so you never know. That's why I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this game is easy for Atlanta because Miami had their starters and it was not easy for them. So, but hopefully Atlanta can get it done and get this preseason topped off with the dub, man. I hope. Right now, it's a little slow for him. I don't know if I'm tripping, but this the color seems off. Yeah, I'm tripping. No foul. Wow. Alright, man. Somebody gonna have to guard up on him. Josh Okogie should not be having 6 points right now. He's almost outscoring the Hawks. Come on, bro. I think Houston just playing a little. They're not playing super physical. Pass wasn't terribly great. I don't know, man. So Atlanta's offense kinda looking a little stagnant here. So as we get this game flowing with 7 minutes to go in the first. Atlanta has majority of their starters, which is good for Hawks fans who came through. But yeah, Houston's working with that skeleton crew. Oh man, these passes are just Houston's spacing on defense is giving Atlanta a lot of trouble. They're not allowing entry passes or too much of Atlanta's offense isn't getting off. So they're kind of digging themselves a hole by not really. I don't know, man. Houston seemingly playing like more physical or just like that. Like I don't know, man. I feel like I don't want to be like, oh, the whistle only 6 minutes into the game, but definitely seems like the physicality is getting called on one end and it's not getting called on the other. So we're gonna see, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Kind of whack. So Atlanta isn't getting the same benefit of the doubt that Houston is. Atlanta can't get nothing inside the paint, and I know Atlanta isn't like a weak team. I know they're not like the biggest and strongest team, but I feel like everybody should be getting ripped like that. Oh yeah, bang out. Yo, Ricochet. Let's go, man. Let's go. Ricochet gets a nice little breakaway dunk there, coast to coast too. I think Ricochet is gonna have a really impactful year for Atlanta. I think a lot of people are kind of underestimating him and what he can do because he wasn't, the typical flashy number 1 pick. He wasn't asked to come in and do all those things that like a number 1 pick would be asked to do normally. Um, I think the setup Atlanta had just I don't know. But in my opinion, I really think his talent level is there. I don't think I don't think that what you call it. I don't think it was the biggest surprise. I really think that draft class was kinda flat anyway. Genius gets a nice little fake, gets Jeff Green in there. Gets Jeff Green in there, went to the line there. Porzingis knocks down the free throws. So, yeah, just Atlanta's not really shooting terribly well from the field. They're 3 of 10, 2 of 6 from 3, so not really an emergency as Ricochet gets that defensive stop, and the key is handling the ball, gets it to Ricochet up the floor. I think, like I said, man, Ricochet is gonna be really, really good, man. Yeah, I think he's gonna be really good. A lot better than people expect. I think he's gonna impact the floor on both ends, and that'll be, you know, obviously beneficial for him as a player and getting recognition. But oh yeah, Ricochet, come on, come on. I want to call him Rook, but man, come on, bro. As Ricochet gets that nice driving layup to go. Reed Shepherd can't guard him, man. It's just not possible. So So, yeah, man, Houston, as you see, got the skeleton crew out there, man. It's looking a little spooky, man. It's October, but it's spooky for Houston already. So, but yeah, Houston's already kinda got some questions to answer already. They lost Fred VanVleet, unfortunately, to an ACL tear, so they're gonna be, wondering who's running point guard for them throughout the year, so I'm sure they'll be able to fill in the gap. They got a couple young players that's kinda ready to compete. So, I feel like, having the Thompson twin, man, I think he'll have a chance to develop his game as well. So I don't know what type of game they got going on for Atlanta right now. Yeah, you got the in arena entertainment going, dressed in unicorns and stuff. Come on, man. That'd be so awkward watching that. But yeah, man, shoot, we got what, 6 more days, y'all. 6 more days till the NBA season kicks off for the Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta will be playing Toronto. Um, I don't wanna say cakewalk, easy matchup. Toronto does look a little different. They got, Brandon Ingram over there. They made a couple moves in the offseason to kinda try to retool. In my honest opinion, I don't think they're gonna be too competitive, but, the East being so open, you never know, dog. You never know. You can have Toronto in there. Yeah, you got Charlotte in the play-in. I'm not one of those people that says Charlotte's gonna be a playoff team. I'm not gonna do that. They could though. They could. Just the way the East is lined up, Boston's out at least 3/4 of the year. I mean, New York is New York, so we ain't gotta worry about that. And then Pacers are out for at least half the year. I don't think that they're going to be too like lethal, but I think they are gonna surprise some people, even though they are kind of down bad from injury. So yeah, man, Asa Newell is getting his appearance. He getting a lot earlier run, and the first game he played with the third string guys, and now tonight he's gonna run with the first squad. So yeah, as they pan to Jalen Johnson on the bench, man, it's really exciting to have him healthy and kind of showcasing his ability. Um, what we missed out on half the year last year. So I'm excited to see what Jalen has to offer. As Luke Kennard can't get that to go, but as I think that's Kevon Harris. Kevon Harris. So yeah, man. Houston has a couple. They have a couple old Hawks, so we got a couple familiar faces over there in on the Houston roster. Obviously, one isn't playing. I don't think Capella's out there, but as you look at Houston's bench, they got half their benches is in street clothes. As Reece Shepherd hits that over Vit Krejci as Atlanta. Oh yeah, Asa, let's go. Let's go. That's very positive to see from Asa. I think that was Nikhil to Asa, so that's really good to see from that's our new rook, man. That's our new rook. Shout out to Asa. Shout out to Bulldog. Shout out to Bulldog. You see, I got that Bulldog blanket. It's Reed Shepherd. Shepherd. Reed Shepherd is getting to the bucket, man. So that's the second consecutive field goal. Oh yeah. So Nikhil mixed Nikhil missed the straightaway three. So, yeah, Reece Shepherd is having a pretty decent game so far as well. Kinda started out slow, but he has 6 points on 3 of 5. He got the start, so it's looking like Reece Shepherd is gonna be the starter for Houston. I think I don't know, people are kinda questioning him. I don't know, I think obviously his makeup, he is a little shorter than the NBA, so he doesn't really have a lot of athleticism, but, we see how that plays out, so I don't think he is Trae Young level, but I think he can be, like, a pretty decent point guard. I don't see why people are writing him off already. Come on, you gotta shoot that, man. As Luke Kennard gets that pass from Trae Young, that's what we've been waiting for. I know Trae was expecting Luke to shoot that corner three, so I know he was a little, like, antsy after that one, so it's a good rotation by Veet to get the ball back in Trae's hands, and, Trae finds the open man, um, as Reece Shepherd, no, I don't know who that was. Yeah, Reece Shepherd. Yeah, my stream kinda lagged, so Veet takes it in on the old Hawk there, Kayvon Harris, and gets that shot up, just doesn't get it to go as yeah, you kinda see, Houston's kinda making it a point of emphasis to kinda attack V Krejci on the defensive end, or maybe not Houston, like, strategically, I think the players just, recognize the weaker defenders that Atlanta has out on the floor right now, which, you're kinda seeing. It's really an offensive-minded, lineup right now for Atlanta, as Atlanta has, Houston's old, center and Folly Dante out there. As Krejci knocks down a three, that assist comes from Trae Young. He has his 3rd assist here as, and Folly Dante gets that nice contest over there. Line it up. Line it up, V. You gotta make that, though. Over the bag. Just overthought it. Should've been 2 in a row. He needs to shoot that in rhythm. So, yeah, that's what you want from Atlanta. That's the offensive look that you want. You want, a fast it wasn't really a transition bucket, but it was a good look, a quick 3, you know, as there was no help there for Trae. I don't know, man. I don't know. I kinda want Krejci just to be that was a good rebound by Ace over there. Yeah, man, like I was saying, man, V is really talented as a NBA player, but I don't know, man. It's the preseason, so you do wanna work on your weaker areas and try to you do wanna kinda work on your weaker areas of the game, but I don't know, man. He just isn't a playmaker, I would say. I think he's more of a 2 guard, to be honest. Um, he's just quicker than 2 guards. I think when he's matched up against point guards is kinda when he struggles, um, and struggles in the sense of, like, creation and all that stuff. It's just not his forte, like, he'll get nice passes every now and then, but it's just not his I don't know, I don't think the coach should kinda rely on V Crazy to be the guy, that's out here playmaking, so ooh, that was a nice lay by Trey, as in Folly Dante gets 2 rebounds there, got a little rebound. Yeah, man, him and, Charles Bassey, though, they're gonna be monsters, though, defensively and on the boards, man. Those 2 are gonna be something special, man. Definitely a Clint Capella replacement there, and by those means oh, that's so weak, bro. That's on the floor. That's on the floor. Oh, they're in the bonus, so it should be 2. I'm talking about just Josh Okogie, man. That brother got 11 points. Come on, man. I'm not impressed, man. Put it up. Atlanta's offense has kinda been shaky tonight, in this first quarter, so hopefully they can get it back in order. So, yeah, man, Atlanta is trailing by 4, I think now. Houston knocking down that free throw. We got Aaron Holiday at the line. He is an old member of the Atlanta Hawks. So we got familiar faces on both sides for each team. So, ooh, it's gonna be a lot more heaves this year. I'm excited for that. Everybody gonna be hitting buzzer beaters. So yeah, man, Atlanta is trailing by as they are playing Houston's skeleton crew. You're not gonna play the cat, little girl. My cat wants to get that Nike rug in the background, man. I'm crazy for it. Crazy cat, man. But yeah, man, Atlanta's kinda going through it at this moment. Offense is kinda struggling. Dang, they played Memphis a lot. Summer league, they played them in the preseason. Houston too. So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about Ace the score is what you call it? The score is 37 or 41. It's 37 to 41. Atlanta is trailing by 4. Little girl, what you just want to play? You just want to play? You just want to play? You want to play? You want to play? I got my cat trying to get into everything at this moment, so she just want to play. She just want attention. But yeah, 37 to 41. Atlanta is trailing by 4. Houston's got their skeleton crew. They're missing their top 8 or 9, so kind of isn't the most competitive game. But Atlanta's kind of playing down to their competition, which is kind of a trend for the Hawks. I think it's kind of easy in any sport to kind of play down to your competition. But But yeah, man, it's 37-41. You know, 37-41. Atlanta's trailing. So yeah, man, it's not too much to take away from this game. Obviously, it's preseason, so you're not really gonna judge this game off rip anyway. But it's just good to see where guys are at, where the team is at, and it's good for guys just to get conditioned, get ready for the season, so they can come out kind of swinging and not really have to get into a rhythm. First 5, 6 games into it, it's maybe the first 4 or 5. As Houston comes out the first quarter firing, excuse me. Porzingis kicks the canard, can't fall. There you go, Ricochet. Yeah, that's the second steal. Second time picking somebody pocket. Oh, ooh, ooh, what a pass. Ricochet to Porzingis. What a pass, boy. Let's go. What a pass. That was nice. Oh, get that out of here. And finally, Dante rejects Aaron Holiday there. Ricochet. Let's go, boy. Man, so it's obvious that Ricochet is gonna be the spark for Atlanta here. He came to hoop, man, 4 or 5. Let's go, man. He might have 30 points in a preseason game. Lately talking about some Chris that or Ricochet was the contender for rookie of the year. He wasn't even mentioning him. He wasn't even mentioning Ricochet on his podcast. He's so full of cap, dog. He's just getting on the broadcast and lying to y'all. He was not mentioning no Ricochet for rookie of the year. He a lie. Cause I was in them. I was on them podcasts and the YouTubes telling everybody, man, Ricochet, Atlanta would be the top East team. Man, come on, bro. Come on. That's not a travel? I thought that only happened in 2K, the ball entering from below the basket. Yikes. So I guess Reed Shepherd was really traditionally a two. Oh, he hit that? Oh my god. I thought that was an air ball. That was insane. That's a 26 footer, man. That's what I'm saying, man. When Trey and Kristaps found that pick and pop where Trey's hitting Porzingis in that window, that was kind of a lazy handoff by Keaton. If he got out the way, Ricochet pulling that. Buckets. Come on, bro. Ricochet is hooping, bro, as he gets his 11th point with that turnaround fade right there. Hey man, I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to y'all better buy that Ricochet stock, man. It's going up. Oh, it's going up, man. It's only going up. I'm telling y'all. He gonna be a star. He gonna be a star, man. Watch. No, Atlanta fans were a little concerned on the forums, all the social media. That first game when Ricochet didn't have the greatest shooting performance, but hey, man, it's gonna happen when you're a shooter, man. You're not always gonna shoot, 60% from the field. So it's gonna happen. It's first game. He just getting warmed up, man. As Reed Shepherd gets that floater, the Hawks point guards are kind of struggling with I should say Hawks reserves are kind of struggling with Reed Shepherd at the moment as they got How is that not a foul, bro? He's 7 foot. There ain't no way he getting all ball on that, bro. There's no way you're convincing me he getting all ball and just Porzingis is giving it up like that. Oh, man. Yeah. Cheating is a cone. He's usually a lot better than that on defense. He was sick, so, I mean, he might Keen Wallace still might be kinda fighting through symptoms. So he was sick last game. He tried to push through it last game and, ended that game at halftime. So I mean, that's not a foul. They showed that double team like Reed Shepherd did some on that double man. They was just scrambling at that point. So Porzingis knocks down the second of 2, makes it a 3-point game, 2-point game, excuse me. So 41-39, 7 to go in the second quarter. That's going to Atlanta. So we got Asa and Nikhil coming in. So we got Keaton, Nikhil, Luke Kennard, Asa, and Onyeka out on the floor for Atlanta as Luke Kennard drills that three and Atlanta takes the lead 42-41 for the Hawks. Got an illegal screen or offense foul. That foul was offensive, sir. So as we go into the break, man, Atlanta finally took the lead on a Luke Kennard three. Finally getting comfortable out there shooting. So yeah, man, Atlanta finally took the lead before this. I mean, we still got 7 minutes, 6, 7 minutes. So we are currently in a timeout break. Atlanta is, like I said, leading. The lineup right now is interesting. Asa Newell, Atlanta's rookie, is getting a lot of burn right now, which is kind of good to see. Um, because based on off that very first preseason game, he ran with the third string. So there's some questions there. I did kind of want to see him involved with the other guys, like Trey, Jalen, but he honestly didn't get a lot of burn with them. But I think the coaching staff for Atlanta seems to be wanting to get a lot of different guys in there because they are probably going to showcase a lot of different lineups. I think the starting lineup probably will be consistent throughout the year. Probably won't be too many changes in that aspect, but I think it's probably going to be more so like just who gets more playing time throughout the games during the year. Obviously, some games it's going to call for different matchups. So obviously, he wants Coach Quinn and the rest of the coaching staff want to get guys kind of acquainted with each other. This is a pretty new roster. Everybody on the roster really hasn't played with each other. Meaning like we got one rookie. We have 2 or 3 rookie guys that's on or 2 or 3 first year guys. I shouldn't say rookie, but this is their first NBA contract. So we got a couple of those guys on the squad. So a lot of getting to know each other for Atlanta. So I kind of expect that through the first couple of games of the regular season, a couple hiccups here and there, kind of some miscommunication, some miscues. But I imagine those would be ironed out by the time the what you call it But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, I think Coach Quinn is just trying to get everybody integrated with each other, used to playing with each other. I think that's why he's not really I don't know, he's not really like sticking with just main guys this preseason. It's been a lot of different changes, man. A lot of different changes. KD is huge, low key. Oh, what a bullet pass. Wow. Nikhil too on Yeka on that after timeout play. Just think it got knocked away, honestly. Reed Shepherd having himself a game. That's 14 for Reed. Yes, Houston takes that 2-point lead. Atlanta's passes are just behind everybody. Like I said, they're just getting used to each other, probably running with each other for the first time in a while since beginning of training camp, all that good stuff. So just need to get together as Trey gets to the line there with that nice little drive. Got Reed Shepherd in jail there. So yeah, man, ESPN kind of pushing the Trey as a good leader narrative, talking about what he's done with the new guys, just trying to get everybody incorporated with each other on the same page. That's tough, man. Reed Shepherd getting the offensive board and the putback. That's tough. Hey, Trae Young with the 25-footer right there as he knocks it down. Gets Atlanta's offense back kind of clicking, hopefully. Um, so everybody can hit now for Houston. See, that's how we moving. So 47-51 for Houston. Atlanta's trailing. Oh, it looked good, man. It looked good out his hand as Atlanta's trailing. Get that out of here. As Asa gets that nice little help contest, or I don't know if he blocked it. Ooh, New almost came up with it, but Luke Kennard gonna have to hit those from whenever he gets those from Trey, man, he's gonna have 2 hits. Yeah, Atlanta just things aren't faring well for Atlanta right now. And one! Way to power that through, Nikhil. Let's go. As Nikhil gets that to go. They're just too strong for them. Shout out to Nikhil Alexander Walker. He spent a little time playing high school basketball in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So that's the old stomping ground. So shout out to Nikhil. Relax. I don't want nobody putting durable on nobody in Atlanta because you know how that goes. It's that announcer jinx, man. Everybody gets hurt. It's all right. Hey, Onyeka snatched that board. He said, "You gonna take my starting spot, but you're not gonna take my board." As Nikhil is getting to the line, getting active for Atlanta. I think Atlanta probably needs to kind of, yeah. I think with Atlanta, they're gonna need to find who's hot and just feed them, and then move on to the next one. Because I feel like when they try to get everybody involved, it kind of throws the offense a little off. That kind of might sound a little silly, but excuse me, excuse me. So Nikhil cuts the Houston lead down to 1 point as Atlanta seems to have found something that works for him. So there we go. Nice defensive effort by Atlanta there. And good. Yeah, Stay Farm was ready to explode. You gonna call that a foul? That's why you busted your ass, James Caper. That's why you busted your ass the other day. You make terrible calls. That's why Torian Prince knocked your ass down the other day. Old ass. Yeah, he did smack him though. That shit go. Yeah, so there we go. That's what we need from Porzingis. When he gets the ball in the paint, when he gets 2 feet in the paint, he can't just lollygag and like, hold the ball up, man. You're gonna have to take that strong in there, bro. I think Onyeka does a really good job of getting the getting the ball in the paint and making that first move a good move. Yeah, that's that travel. Yeah, we need that, man. We that those are gonna be the pick and slip like type of activities. It's gonna be a lot of pick and roll, ghost pick and rolls, a lot of pops with Trey and Porzingis. So they need to find that good medium of when to do what. So I'm glad they're getting this run in, kind of get another chance to gauge how each other plays. So they playing rock paper scissors on league. So yeah, man, we got you got to cut it. Oh, week. So yeah, man, Atlanta is they're not struggling with Houston. Houston just playing pretty decent right now. Reed Shepherd's having a good game. Josh Okogie's kind of going off. Not really, but he's having a decent game. He got 11 points in the first quarter. I don't think he's played too much in that second quarter. So man, this stream is struggling. Yeah, my thing is tweaking. Let's go on Onyeka, as Onyeka has shown to be a threat from three. Hey, let's go. That's a good sign from Onyeka. In my opinion, I want to see Onyeka start and play majority of the minutes. I think obviously Porzingis is a good addition to Atlanta, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Onyeka fits Atlanta better, dog. I can't even lie to you. When he started last year, it just felt right. So he got that experience in there. Hopefully, he'll be able to get a chance in the next year or two. Hopefully, like I like Porzingis, but I don't know, man. I just don't think he's. I don't know. I think Atlanta needs like a bruiser, like as a big. I don't think they need like a finesse shooter. I think they need more like a in between of Capella and Porzingis. Be honest. So we'll see. We'll see. Atlanta's making the right passes. They're just really lazy. I wouldn't say lazy. Um, I think Atlanta's passes are just really easy to read at this moment, and they're just not getting the same amount of whistle they are. Oh yeah, two-way trade activated. Two-way trade active. Oh, nutmeg! Oh my god, you gotta finish that play. Let's go. Let's go. What a play. The nutmeg, the ricochet to the dump off. What a play, man. That's the type of basketball that gets me excited for the season, man. And you gotta understand Atlanta probably doesn't have their second best player out there in Jalen Johnson. I'm gonna say that again. I said that all year. Yeah, Porzingis and Onyeka gonna be fighting all year, ain't they? Where's the foul? Okay, okay. At least they didn't call a foul on that one. Let's go, Zach. Let's go. As Ricochet gets a nice putback. They counted that as an assist from the kill. I don't think. I don't know. I think that was a missed shot, dog. As Nikhil got it up from the wing, but Ricochet was there to put it back. He's having a really good game, man. 13 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. I think he has 2 steals too, 6 of 8 from the field. So Ricochet's having a really impactful game. He's kind of been the only bright spot for Atlanta as he gets another block. Trey gets the pass off to Nikhil. Where's the foul, dog? Where's the foul? So just because it's in the regulation, you could just truck through him? Alright, bro. Alright, bro. That's some bullshit. So I'm not even gonna listen to ESPN's broadcast because it's gonna be 90% commercials and 10% of them glazing the shit out of Houston. So I'm just gonna go. We're gonna have our own halftime show. No ads, just bathroom breaks. So sorry about that. Oh, now my Wi-Fi don't want to work. Okay. So I'm gonna take this moment to take a quick restroom break. Atlanta and Houston has arrived at halftime with Atlanta taking a 1 point lead, 61 to 60. So yeah, I will be right back. Just finna use the restroom. Give me 1 second. We're at halftime, so you got some time to go get you something to drink, go to the bathroom, such as myself. Do all that stuff. Check on other games, but we'll be back, y'all. We'll be back in about 2 3 minutes. Give me 1 second. Alright, we back, y'all, we back. So, yeah, man, Ricochet having himself a game. Let me try to load up these stats again. I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, I'm about to jank it right now. Alright, bro. So around the league looking pretty good. 82, 86 Pelicans. There we go. So, yeah, man, first thing that jumps off the page, Ricochet, 13 points, 6 of 9 in 15 minutes, so pretty positive there. Not a not a not a loud game off the box score for Onyeka. Um, Pretty good game from Chris Stapps. His first time kinda popping off, 14 points, 7 boards, uh, got a block, so pretty good. I forgot to throw them extra stats in there for Ricochet too, man. He got 5 boards, excuse me, 5 boards, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block, so really active game for Ricochet. Wanted to start off the spotlight with Ricochet, so, um, kinda moving on to the starting lineup. Nikhil having a pretty good game, 10 points, 3 of 8. So not the greatest shooting performance, but, it's positive. You like to see him putting up shots, um, and staying active too. He got 2 assists, 3 turnovers. So turnovers, excuse me, are a big thing for Atlanta, obviously. Um, Getting down to Trey. Trey isn't having the greatest game. He has 8 points on 2 of 7, but he's got, 5 assists, 4 turnovers, so, not the greatest turnover to assist ratio, but I'm sure he'll turn that around. So starting 5, having a decent performance. Onyeka is kinda quiet. He only has that 3 from the corner, and not too many shots. He only got 2 shots, so, Onyeka's volume is probably gonna be down with Porzingis. With those lineups, it's gonna be either one or the other more than likely, um so yeah, you're obviously, again, missing the presence of Jalen Johnson, as you see, how important Jalen is. If Jalen is in, I think Hawks can win in this game by 5 or 10 points, honestly. I just think Jalen changes the whole pace and flow of the game, so, uh, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited for Jalen to be healthy and ready and available for Atlanta, man. So, um, that's really gonna be what the season kinda dependent on really, is Jalen Johnson's availability. So hopefully Jalen can be available and be around. Blah, 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 blah. That's the rap from the NBA commercial, blah, blah. So season starts 21st, man. We are right there. So yeah, man, Atlanta ended the first half on a 4-point run. So it's nice to see them kinda get the lead back, get back in position there. So yeah, man, we are slowly getting back into the second half here as Atlanta is holding on to a 1-point lead, against Houston's skeleton crew, unfortunately. So not a lot of players for Houston, uh, but, hey, man, appreciate everybody tapped in. And we're gonna be tapped in, to the season all year long. So So, yeah, man, we're gonna be tapped in all year. So if you're a Hoop fan, if you're a Hawks fan, man, make sure to follow, subscribe on Playback or YouTube, man, whichever one to tap in. But if you want to catch the games, man, you gotta follow on Playback, man. And during the season, I'm gonna be handing out VIP links. So if you want to watch the game, man, you gotta tap in with your boy. So yeah, man, Atlanta is finally getting back here, finally getting that little bit closer day by day, y'all. A little bit closer. I'm itching, man. I don't know about y'all. I'm itching. Itching. Ready for the ready for the season to start. Ready to see what Atlanta has to offer. Um, having Porzingis in these couple preseason games. It's exciting, man. I think Atlanta is going to be one of the teams who offer different looks, man, throughout the year. So, like I said, it's really going to be dependent on Jalen Johnson. So, Kristaps, Nikhil, those are great role players. In their own, they're really, really talented. But in this role that they got, man, you know, I think the homegrown guys are going to be the most important. I think everybody is going to be kind of looking at the addition of Porzingis. Are you serious right now? They really called that hold on Yeka, so that's crazy work. Reed Shepherd comes out firing, but he misfires there. It just feels like Houston might be getting to play with a little different level of intensity and physicality. So I don't know, man. Refs just seem to be letting kind of bump the offensive player more, kind of make more contact. So I don't know, man. They have to make it easier for Trey. Cause why did he wasn't even feeling like cut there? He wasn't even finna cut there, please. It didn't even really look like he was thinking about cutting. It looked like that was the first option of that play. Was the back cut and Porzingis saw it and Ricochet didn't. So as Ricochet comes up with the board there, I think Atlanta needs to do a better job. There we go, Trey, getting the ball in Ricochet's hands as he gets to the bucket. As Porzingis cleans it up, I think that's where Porzingis should have focused on getting a majority of his shots, was cleaning stuff up. You know, handling the ball at the elbow. I really don't want to see Porzingis launching 28, 30 footers, to be honest. That's just me. I just don't think. There we go. Oh my God, no. Doesn't count for the assist, but that was an excellent pass by Trey to Ricochet as Houston gets one past Atlanta there. Atlanta kind of was loafing, getting back on defense there. So, there you go, Ricochet. You like to see him confident. He's still shooting, excuse me, still shooting confidently from his first half, but I want to be I want to get him a better look than that. Porzingis kind of falls there. We kinda stumbled there. We got an off-ball foul on Houston, and so Atlanta gets another possession. So, man, let's go Atlanta. There we go. There you go. Like I said, man, Houston just getting a different whistle this game, man. Houston just getting a different whistle. Everybody on Atlanta stopped because they knew that was a foul, man. Everybody on the floor stopped because they knew that was a foul. I don't know what we doing out here, man. I mean, it's preseason for everybody, but man, you got some earpieces in your ear, bro. That shit right. Talking about, I know. Brother, call that, bro. What is you talking about? What is you talking about, man? Oh, brother, man, already. So, like I said, man, Houston's already just getting to play with a different level of physicality. I'm not saying refs are calling it in their favor, but they're just getting to play more physical, and obviously that's gonna impact the game. It's not gonna be, it's not like they're missing calls for Atlanta, but it's just like, come on, bro. If you finna call the game that soft on that end, like you gotta call it soft on our end too. It just you can't like let it. You can't do that. That's just weak. But Atlanta's trailing by 5. They got that fast break. Put them up. That shit was weak, dog. I don't care what they gotta say, man. So, but yeah, Ricochet's coming out strong. He's coming out confident. You like to see that. You definitely love to see that from Ricochet. Um, trying to find his. And I really think Atlanta kind of should run their offense through Ricochet. He has kind of been the one that's been active on the floor. Atlanta has kind of struggled getting their offense going. Um, they've gotten a lot of good looks, but their half court offense has been struggling. They've been sending different looks at Trey, um, for sure. So uh, gotta work on that. Probably not gonna see a lot of those looks during the regular season, but you never know. It'll be interesting. Atlanta has a lot of tools to combat that, I think. So gotta remember that we're missing Jalen and Dyson. So with those 2 out, it is a different look for Atlanta, even though they have a majority of their guys. Not having Dyson or Jalen does kinda change up the game plan for Atlanta, so it's a business as usual game for Atlanta for the most part, but still missing, I would say Dyson's probably number 4 in the offensive order, and Jalen being number 2, just all around, man. I think Jalen is the probably he's gonna be one of the more integral parts of the season. He's gonna be more important than Ricochet, unfortunately, more important than Porzingis. I think it's gonna be Trey and Jalen, honestly. There we go. There we go. As Onyeka gets that nice and one, he finds the space to cut and get that pass from Trey. And Trey does a really special job of getting into the lane and knowing what to do before he leaves his feet. So, um, knowing he's gonna get ooh, that was unexpected. Two-way Trey activated, man. Two-way Trey activated. Oh, yeah, Nikhil. Easy work, man. Easy work. Two-way Trey gets the steal. Gets the steal in the dish to yeah. That defense with your forearm on. Yeah, it's all good though. So, yeah, two-way trade with the steal and dish to, the kill for that easy lay. Two-way trade, man. You already know, guy. Two-way trade activated. That's a second steal too. That's a second on ball steal too, not no, like, lurking steal. He ripped him. Ooh, Josh Okogie. Hopefully, Reed Sheppard just hit somebody's knee on his way down. He was holding his knee. That's a layup, man. You gots to hit those. Trey would have 9, 10 assists if folks were just trying to get that mismatch. Yeah, Atlanta does a great job at that, seeing somebody trying to put Trey in that mismatch. There you go. Two-way Trey active, man. Trey with the board. Ooh, with the cross. Ooh, man, he gonna find that rhythm during the year, man. He gonna find that rhythm during the year, but, you kinda see why that shot isn't the greatest if it doesn't go in. It's a little easy break for Houston there. They had their 2 guards leaking out on that kinda long rebound, so, Atlanta's kinda struggling with that entry pass. Bigs are kinda having trouble sealing the guard. I don't know if they're just not getting the whistle or what's going on. But I mean, Atlanta's doing a decent job. Houston is a really good team defensively, so you do have to remember that even though they don't have their main nine, I'm sure these guys have to practice against their main nine. So, oh wow, that was a decision for sure. That was a decision. Porzingis just put a put a one-handed alley up. I don't know if that was the shot to take there, my boy. As Houston gets another one to go and they build that lead. It is now 69-77. So, man, not the greatest result for Atlanta as Trey got that mismatch. There you go. Hey, they just got to find that rhythm of entry passes, because it's there. Houston's just getting that last effort to actually be successful to kind of block that entry pass. But Atlanta's doing a really good job at mismatching their bigs with Houston's guards. Um, because they're trying to throw different looks at Trey, you know, trying to blitz him. I think Atlanta's doing a pretty good job at trying to pick that apart. There's not hitting too many shots right now, but they're doing a pretty good job. I think we got a challenge going on. Don't know what for, but we got a coach's challenge. So we'll see, man. Oh, for the foul. I don't think he gave him any space to turn around. So I mean, I feel like that would be considered a foul. Like, he was up in his grill, so it was really on the gather up. It wasn't like it really shouldn't matter if he was straight up he was in his, like, space to gather. He wasn't vertical, he was like this, hands out like this, and then he went like this. He was still like this. He was in that defensive position. Boy, you not fooling me. They better not reverse this. They better not reverse this now. But James Caper, man, he busted his ass and fell on his head, so he might have CTE, his old ass. I don't know. But yeah, man, Atlanta fighting, man, against Houston Skeletons crew. But hey, I'd rather take these losses right now than in the regular season. So if we lose to Houston Skeleton crew, man, I'd rather do it right now, this second. So hey, I was about to say it's tweaking right now. I don't know what they just ruled, but we're gonna see. I knew they was gonna say some bullshit. Any two what, brother? Any two what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't these boys out of here, man. Facts, man. Yeah, I am kind of antsy for it to be successful. But yeah, you just gotta, man, you gotta let them mesh. That's really all it is. You can't really look at the results too much, even though you want to win. I think that's just like a competitive nature in the hoopers. But Porzingis with the not so strong take, you kind of want to see him to go up. But I'm not gonna be negative on Porzingis in the preseason. Obviously, it was a good acquisition, whatever, however you pronounce it, I'm tripping. Acquisition. But what you crying for, Uncle Jeff? Yeah, accusation. We are fighting accusations though. We are fighting accusations, man. This this fluke accusation is tough, man. Dog, like what are we doing, bruh? In the half, we get barreled over on a last ditch effort and we don't get the call, but they get that little ticky tacky ass shit, bro. Get that shit out of here, bro. That shit out of here, bro. Man, NBA just want to be doing shit. Sometimes they fuck their own product though. I ain't even gonna lie. Cause they had a good thing on letting people close out and kind of hit the hands of shooters, and now they want to mess it up. Come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? Bro, he touched his fingers, my nigga. He touched his fingers. He touched his fingers, bro. What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, dog? What are we doing, bro? 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 What are we doing? First Trey grazed that motherfucker's beard. Facts, man. These new rules be like the 2K patch, dog. Like, what are we doing? It is the new 2K patch out here, bro. What is going on, bro? Man. But yeah, it just feels like Houston's just getting to play with another whistle, man. They like a whole new refereeing squad is out there when Houston got the ball, but when Atlanta got the ball, man, it's like I play through it. Bro, it touched his fingers. Man, these refs are tripping, man. They're in the preseason too, but get these old folks out of here, dog. I think once you hit a certain age, like 65, why aren't you wanting to just go home and chill? Like, why you want to come to the NBA? Like, obviously your eyes aren't that good. Like, come on, bro. It might be time for some new blood in here, dog. Like, your eyes aren't that good, bro. You been missing calls all game, bro. I think Torian Prince really did give that guy CTE. I don't know if y'all saw, but Torian Prince knocked him on his behind, bro. But let's see, got up wanted to fight with him. Are you shitting me, bro? Oh my god, bro. But when Ricochet get fouled on that exact wing, it's a no call because it's the end of the half. Nigga, I hate 2K, bro. Fuck this. Okay. Uh, Atlanta has a nationally televised game Saturday. OKC versus Atlanta. OKC will be here. So that'll be what's up. There we go. Got the mismatch right there. Porzingis took advantage of it. It's really all we're trying to see. You want Porzingis to have a good game. I think Ricochet is already having one. I mean, damn, 12-point lead. God damn, what happened? Hey, this happened the other night though. Miami had a they were facing a like 9, 11 point deficit, and they still came back. Hey, wow, that's a 2K animation right there. Porzingis gets that putback right there. That Nikhil Alexander Walker miss. That shot looked good though. So finally, man. So Atlanta's finally looking like they're getting a whistle. Thank you, and one. Let's go, Nikhil. And one. Nice little play there. Porzingis to Nikhil for that and one. So that's gonna be their play, man. Getting getting that switch, the big on Trey and the guard on the big, whether it be on Yeka, Jalen, or Porzingis. At that nail, the elbow, the free throw line, whichever you want to call it, and just starting the action there. That's really where the action is going to start for Atlanta's half court, um, and that's going to be huge for Atlanta. Having they have three initiators who are forwards, so that's going to be huge for Atlanta. God damn, they're getting everything to fall. Houston puts it back up to 10. Hey, Kennard gets his feet in the paint, gets that jumper over his Caucasian contemporary, Reed Shepherd. I think that's a good one. No way, two-way trade, fully motivated, man. That's another steal. They lying right there. That's really good defense by Trey. Trey is really showing out this game, kind of showing some extra effort on defense. He kind of yeah, might have been a little handsy there with that one, but hey, you just love to see Trey, active on the defensive end because the narratives he faces that he doesn't play defense are just I don't know, they're a little out of touch, man. In a league full of six sums, I just don't see how he's not getting fouled on that drive, bro. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see how he's not getting fouled, bro. I don't see it, 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 man. Mm. He didn't get hand? I don't believe that. That wasn't no all ball. Trey's hand was on top of the ball, man. I'm not trying to hear, ball is a part of the hand. Nah, bro. That ticky tacky shit. So, time out here for Atlanta as they are trailing 78-88, down 10-4 to go in the third, playing Houston's skeleton crew, man. As Capella and KD are chopping it up. That is crazy, man. Capella went back to Houston. Shout out to Capella, man. Appreciate Capella for his Hawks tenure, man. Always gotta show love. I was about to say. I was gonna be a little upset if the Hawks are running promotions with Drewski. Like Drewski got a role in State Farm. I'll be sick, dog. I'll be sick. He don't even really claim Atlanta like that. What is scoring defense? I don't get that. I don't, what is scoring defense? I kind of want to see Atlanta be a little more bruising with the way they play. There are a lot of finesse. Kayvon Harris just grabbed the shit out of Porzingis, man. Bro. Free throws are a point of emphasis so far this preseason. I can't even lie to y'all. It's not concerning, but hey, what is going on? There we go. But yeah, Atlanta needs to elbow the shit out of somebody. They kind of letting Houston play a little more physical. I don't like that. They just need to elbow somebody. There we go. Got downhill. The downhill action traded Chris Stapps right there. Nice little oop for the jam. Nice active hands right there. Hell nah. Trey with that effort to tap to get that board, man. You love to see that. See Trey just playing like he just giving extra effort out there because his offense hasn't been the greatest, but mm, nice look. Can't be mad at it as Nikhil can't get that one to fall. Atlanta's trailing by 7 now. So as Onyeka controls the rebound there, he does a nice job at getting that fighting for that board. So Luke Kennard cannot hit that three. Hasn't been falling for Atlanta too consistently as Jeff Green takes advantage of the mismatch there. Trey Sauce's Reed Shepard right there. Nikhil just getting going coast to coast there. It's, both teams look a little gassed right now. He 40 years old, goddamn. There we go. Trey corrals the board. Trey might Trey might mess around and get a triple double. There we go, Trey. Yeah, finds that rhythm there, takes that nice little midi step back. Hey, Trey gonna mess around and have a triple double, y'all. 9 assists, 7 boards. Watch, I'm calling it right now. He on triple double alert. Definitely on triple double alert. Yeah, you're not getting that off. Tyson would have had that steal. That's why the Skyhawks let you go. Reece Shepherd is a sneaky defender, man. He's had multiple. Oh, he's had multiple little, pokeaways. There was no contact on it at all. Yeah, you could tell everybody's tired. Everybody is tired. So this quarter break is gonna be useful as Atlanta's gonna have a whole platoon change here. I'm sure their starters are gonna be chalked out as Nikhil can't get that to fall to bring it to a 5-point game. So it is an 8-point game to bring it to the fourth quarter. So a lot of positive stuff for Atlanta here. Not too much is going on though, but just uh just Atlanta finding some rhythm within their squad right now. Playing Houston's skeleton crew. Houston's missing 9 of their guys. So kind of with that being said, it's not really like you would like the Hawks to win, but they're kind of playing a little lethargic. It seems like everybody's kind of getting into rhythms, but it's been a good game overall. A lot of good takeaways for Atlanta. Not too much on the negative end. I think if you want to take it there, I think you can just look at the turnovers. Atlanta hasn't had the greatest game holding on to the ball. It looks like they also took a turnover away from Trey. So, yes, no, I'm tripping. He only had four. He had four turnovers and 5 assists. When I looked at it, I'm tripping. So, but yeah, man. Other than that, you're looking around the box score and you're not really getting too concerned. Obviously, Atlanta is missing 2 of their key guys as well, Dyson and Jalen. So, kinda kinda gotta take that into account and into why Atlanta is in the position they are down by 8. So, you kinda hope they, turn it around, but obviously, you're not really too concerned about the result of this game. But, yeah, like I said, you just wanna see some things. Um, let the guys play, and get acquainted with each other. So so Atlanta's doing the fourth quarter, swag surf. It's pretty funny seeing everybody turned up in the arena. Some people be feeling themselves, man, but yeah, like I said, man, it's a lot of good takeaways. The starting 5 hasn't been too, consistent, but, um, it's been pretty good. Onyeka's got the starting spot for for Jalen, so, um, hey, mama bear, let's go Hawks. So they're kinda struggling in this game, but it's preseason, it's okay. It's alright. They're gonna be alright. Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, Houston's missing a lot of their guys. They're missing their top 9, so, Sengun, Capella, Kevin Durant, all those guys. Um, they are unfortunately out. So it's a little tune-up game for Atlanta. A little bit dress rehearsal-ish, dress rehearsal-ish for Atlanta. But hey, man, we are already getting nationally televised games. I'm sure if they knew the game plan for Houston, they probably would not have put this game on national TV. Ooh, Ricochet comes up short there. Hey, stay active. Uh, as V can't get that second chance three to go. As Houston gets another chance at the free throw line. This hasn't been the greatest performance for Atlanta on defense, I should say. Just not that great. Houston's just shooting better from the field and from three, but bright spot has been Ricochet, man. I'm really, really excited about Ricochet. I can't lie. That's his 17 point right there. I think Ricochet is probably going to be by the end of the year. I think Ricochet will probably be sitting number 3 in importance on the Hawks squad and in their lineup. I think right now he's sitting at maybe 4 or 5. Kind of him and Dyson are kind of at the same level offensively. I think. With Ricochet being I think Ricochet is a better shooter than Dyson, but that's not taken away from what Dyson can bring on defense. But with that being said, I don't think Ricochet is going to turn into Dyson Daniels on the defensive end. But I do think he is going to surprise some people. He could mess around and average 2 steals as well. And that's what people don't know, man. He can average 2 steals and a block, and that's gonna be so impactful. And what people aren't realizing, man, Jalen Johnson is not soft on defense either. He plays the passing lane really well. He's he's strong. He's athletic. So and he just has a really really good defensive IQ. So he knows where to be um, in the defense. So him, Ricochet, and Dyson are honestly gonna cause problems, man. We gonna call them the light skinned locks. I think they're gonna tear it up on defense. I just don't think people are ready for, they're each 6, 7, and above. So as Houston gets that rebound, and Folly Dante is gonna surprise some people too. He's not gonna get a lot of minutes during the regular season, I don't think, unless it's filling in for injury. But ooh, Asa wasn't ready, man. Asa wasn't ready. Yes, Keaton fired that pass over to Hawks rook Asa Newell just wasn't quite ready for that. So, Asa's been getting a lot of run. He got a lot of run in the first quarter, but from that second, from the like first half, first half of the first quarter, I should say. Excuse me, tongue tied there. And Jeff Green lined it up, puts Houston up 12. But Atlanta is having a lot of trouble in the half court right now. Um, when Trey is off the floor. And they don't really have anybody to initiate offense right now. We got another timeout. Whew, it's been a struggle for Atlanta, man. Houston is a really good defensive team, but they are missing their top 9 guys, so it's not really something to write home about, to be honest. You would kinda like to see, I don't know, the effort in the first half wasn't as, competitive. I don't know if that's because. So we got another coach's challenge. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. The Houston Rockets coaching staff is actually really annoying too. Um, Even Udoka kind of get on my nerves. He be talking too much trash, like he's still in the league, like he out there hooping. I don't know. Nah, you had your chance, Tyler. Coaches don't bark at players, bro. Have some decorum, brother. That's why he irritate me. And talking heads want to talk about coaches not wearing suits and stuff to the game. We got coaches talking trash to the players and stuff. Come on, bro. Who do that? I think right now I'm just purely hating because Atlanta's losing. It's tough. It's tough, man. We losing to the D League, bro. Not even the G League. We losing to the development league right now, man. That's tough. It's preseason though. Oh man, when Atlanta blows a game to a lesser opponent, bro, in the regular season, I'm finna be sick, bro. Oh my word, ooh. Feel like they could have been called this by now. Hope he's going to the earpiece. He too old to hear what's going on in that earpiece anyway. He can barely hear. He can barely hear his thoughts. So kind of slow here, waiting for this challenge to be announced, man. What's going on? So they're talking about Jabari Smith getting recognized at Sandy Creek High School the other day. Clint Capella trolling. Yeah, they got the six man showing love to Clint Capella. That's why he's making gestures to the stands. Man, it was kind of tough to see Clint go, man. Clint was a pretty integral part in the Hawks' success in these recent years. Um, just not the role that just couldn't find a role for him. Not quite the kind of outlasted his tenure here in Atlanta. So hate to see him go, but it is what it is. Hey, Asa. Hey, Zach just set him up like a vet, bruh. That's why I'm excited for Zach, man. He's just really, really good. Just really, really good, man. He's just really, really good. I think he could be like Manu Ginobili level. Ooh, let's go. Risha Shea with 21. Can you do something for me? Come on, man. Man, Risha Shea. Just impressive, man. If anything, y'all need to be excited for Risha Shea. Risha Shea is gonna be a monster, bro. With the focus being anywhere but him, man, that's gonna be really, 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 really clutch. Um, that's gonna be super fire for him, man. I'm excited for him. He got really overlooked last year, dog. I think he got overlooked. He dropped 30, like 2, 3. He's the most, he's the rookie with the most 30-point games, bro. So Ricochet, bruh. I'm telling y'all, bruh. Buy as much Ricochet stock as y'all can. I'm telling you, man. Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, man. He's gonna be the number 3 at the end of the year. I promise y'all that. I promise y'all. That's the call y'all been letting Houston get away with all night, man. All night. All night. They've been getting away with that all night. Asa and Ricochet hopefully find a good chemistry, man. Both high draft picks. Obviously, Ricochet number 1, but and and he hit a little growth spurt. Uh, the word on the streets is what everybody's saying. They're saying Ricochet hit a growth spurt, man. Asa like, why ain't nobody making noise? Brother, it's preseason, dog. I know. I know you want that place to be rocking. I know, brother. So yeah, man, Ricochet with a smooth 24. I told y'all he might drop 30 this game. So yeah, exactly. Get a ball to Ricochet. Oh, Ricochet, I know you wanted to pull that. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Good stuff, Asa. Shout out to Veet, man. Shout out to Veet. He hustled on that one, man. He hustled. Oh my goodness, he hustled on it, man. That's all you can ask for. There you go. As Keaton gets that nice little runner. Phew, hey man, he hustled. He hustled. He got back. Um, but yeah, man. You like to see the hustle from V and like the effort. Oh, they're gonna redo it. They're gonna replay it. Ooh, ooh, that was nasty. Yeah. Hey man, he he went up for it. He just definitely made a business decision. I can't lie. We the Rockets have like they definitely have like 2020 rapper aesthetic. Like everybody in baggy hoodies and wife beaters and t-shirts with long sleeve shirts under them with hella chains and a trucker hat. Y'all dress like y'all finna, go to a Uzi concert when he was popping. Like, or right now a Cardi concert. Like, what are y'all doing, bro? Hey, Jacob Toppin has entered the game for Atlanta, so Atlanta's got another scorer out there. I think Jacob's taking Ricochet's spot. Ricochet might be done for the evening. Interesting animation there by V Krejci. Little box out jump right there. There we go. There we go. There we go. But yeah, man. So in my opinion, in order for V to work for Atlanta, I don't think he's a primary ball handler. I think V and Keaton Wallace should be attached at the hip. Honestly, when V is in, Keaton should be in. Uh, those two really work well off each other. Um, Keaton handles the ball, and V does the tricky stuff. Running off screens, making the extra pass. I don't think he's the initiator though. Don't quite think he's there. Don't think so. So, um, I really hope Keaton and V kind of play a part in the offense. Keaton did a really good job last year at filling in for when he needed to. Um, so kind of excited for him because Josh Okogie thought Jeff Green was in the game. But yeah, man, I really hope Keaton and V can find their way into the rotation for Atlanta. I think they work well off each other. Um, their their game works together. There you go. It's Keen. Speak of Keen Wallace there, man. I know a lot of Hawks fans online are kind of down on Keaton. They don't really believe that he can be a traditional point guard. But that's my thing, man. As Reed Shepard gets that fading three to go. Folks on 2K mad that they was hitting fading threes. And come on, Asa. It's a good shot, man. He pulled out with confidence. You like to see that. Last game he was firing, didn't hit any, but yeah, Houston's just a little more physical than Atlanta this game. And it is what it is. These guys that they have are gonna be a little more scrappy, um, a little more willing to take risks. They uh they don't have much to lose as these are the end of the bench guys for Houston. So it's a little dangerous for Atlanta right now, so hopefully they get the main guys out of there, let these rotation guys finish out the game, and as Houston's looking to finish the preseason perfect against Atlanta, perfect 2-0. Um, but like I said, man, you're not really taking these games too much like the result of them. You're really just looking at what happened throughout the game. So hopefully they can kind of get it together, but if not, oh well, man. You've seen some really, really great flashes of what you kind of need to see. Obviously, Atlanta needs some help on offense, and you kind of see that. Um, but you have to take into account that they are missing Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson, so they're missing their like second and fourth guy right now. Um, But man, Ricochet, it's really, really, really exciting to see him pop off like this. 10 for 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from three. Perfect from the line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Only one turnover, bro. So great game from Ricochet. He's been really active on defense. I think if you are a box score watching, you're looking at those plus minuses for everybody and be like, ugh. But I think, man, like I said, you're not really buying into that. Onyeka had to play a role that I don't think he's quite used to. Because Porzingis is taking that low post cutter pick and roll from him, so it doesn't kind of takes away Onyeka's game when they play with each other. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sure there will be moments and mismatches, like throughout the year, to where that lineup will be successful. I just don't think it's gonna be, like, viable to go that direction. I don't think it can last that long, because you don't have anybody to come in and give those 2 a break and replace each other, so that's really gonna be, Atlanta's, kinda kryptonite is health. So, hopefully majority of the season, they are healthy and ready to go. They can throw different lineups. It doesn't really matter who starts. It just matters, you know who gets the PT? And I think Hawks have a solid 9, maybe 10-man rotation. Um, throw in Dyson and Jalen back into this mix. I don't think Keaton is gonna get a lot of playing time. I don't think Jacob is gonna get a lot of playing time during the regular season. V probably is gonna be the ninth to 10th man. And Folly Dante, same with him, probably 11th. Um, yeah, I think the starting five. Ricochet, Onyeka, Kristaps, Nikhil, Trey, those guys are gonna get a lot of the burn. Obviously, Jalen instead of Onyeka and, Dyson instead of Nikhil. So, um, kinda hope that those things do hold true and, you have plenty of subs, you have plenty of things to make it work, so I don't know, man. I'm pretty excited, man. Even though Atlanta's looking like they're gonna end this game with a loss and end the preseason 2-2. Um, it's very encouraging as a Hawks fan. I can't lie. It's very encouraging to see these things. And a lot of the questions that Hawks fans had coming into this year, I think, are answered, man. I really do. Um, a lot of worry about the A as Asa. Hopefully, they get that continuation, but it's not looking like so. A lot of the questions that Atlanta fans had coming into this preseason or this season, I should say, or is who's going to handle backup point guard minutes. And I think Atlanta's done a good job at this preseason, just allowing guys to even try it. So I don't think they're gonna have to worry about it. It's gonna be more so point guard by committee for Atlanta, and I don't have a problem with that because they have a lot of ball handlers, secondary ball handlers, I should say, not primary. I think. Oh, what? What Trey gonna get called for a travel? Oh my goodness. Refs are definitely in the preseason as well, so we're gonna chalk that up to the refs being in their preseason as well. So I'm sure they wasn't gonna call a foul on it. But yeah, man, yeah, like I said, Atlanta's doing a really, really good job at just showcasing and showing, giving us answers as fans. That's all we can ask for this preseason. Like I said, a lot of the questions were focused on the backup role of point guard and who was going to get that done. I think Atlanta did a really good job just throwing people out there, letting them get the opportunity to showcase their skills, all that stuff. And so, um, I really don't think it's gonna be like I said, point guard by committee is my view on it. Ooh, and Folly Dante with the hammer, bro, with authority. There we go. So yeah, man, we got a 13-point game, so it's looking like Atlanta might end this season in this preseason 50-50. 500. Really telling. I hope that's not foreshadowing. So yeah, I'm kinda looking forward to, some of these guys getting confidence in their game and really, really shooting the ball, with a point guard like Trey. It's gonna be interesting to see what the looks are for him. But but yeah, man, a lot of bright spots for Atlanta, even though they're looking like they're gonna um, lose this game here. But as the former Hawk, Aaron Holiday hits that nice little turnaround. Yeah, they're not really used to Houston's activity and awareness on defense as their entry passes have been kind of slacking today. So they have the mismatches, man. They're just unable to find them. One thing I will add that the Hawks kind of get done is the contract extensions with Trey and Dyson. Man, I really don't want no BS in this year. Like, please don't, please don't distract us with that. Get that done. Get their confidence that the deal is gonna get done, man. Don't just leave them out here waiting because that's gonna be tough, bro. So yeah, man, with 3 minutes to go here in the fourth, Atlanta's looking like they're gonna end it with a loss, unfortunately. So Jacob Toppin with that effort, with the effort, man. We're not gonna judge the result, but with the effort. Nice effort, man. Good effort. Trying to stay attacking, you know. Ben Sullivan, as they are panning here, he used to coach for Atlanta as well. He was on the Mike Budenholzer staff. He was here with Coach Bud on Atlanta's run when they had the that magic 60-win season. So yeah, man. Even though we're losing by what, almost 20, this has been a really good game, man. It's been a really good one. Um, the Hawks that needed to show some. I'm really positive for Asa too, man. He's active. He said it himself. You know, he has to be active on defense to even start seeing the floor. So it's just really positive that 19-year-old is already kind of focused on what he has to do to build, and he's not kind of expecting it. So that's really, really positive. It's a really good thing to see for Atlanta's young guys. And Atlanta, third youngest team in the league, I'm pretty sure. Either third or fifth. So they're in the top five youngest in the league. So you like to see, you're obviously gonna have some speed bumps along the way, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. And like right now, not too worried. I don't I don't get the whole t-shirt over a long sleeve shirt if the t-shirt is small, bro. It looks weird. It just look weird. I don't know. I thought it only looked weird on me, but it look weird on tall people too. I think you can only pull that off if you like, I don't know, like heavy metal. You got chains on your jeans and stuff. No foul? Okay. As like I said, man, you're really just looking for, flashes. And Asa has been a really, really positive site as well. He's been active, defense, offense, setting screens, cutting, staying active on the boards. Even though he hasn't corralled a lot, he has four boards. I mean, on defense, but he's been active on offense, being responsible for tip outs, poking the ball loose. He's had 2 blocks, so he's done really really good, man. Really good. So I'm excited to see his development this year. I don't think he's gonna get a lot of PT, unfortunately, but yeah, man, I think Atlanta is gonna surprise some people this year, man. Houston has their number this preseason though, but especially with the skeleton crew, it wasn't really the best game for Atlanta. But like I said, preseason, you're not really judging the result; you're just judging the process. So I'm sure during the regular season, Reed Shepard isn't finna go for 29 against anybody. So if we had Dyson, it'd look a lot different. Trust me, buddy. Trust me, buddy. Ace is really, yeah, he's gonna impact the game in really, really good ways. I'm excited to see his development, like I said. As he just stole that pass from his teammate. That boy said, "I want the rock, man. I ain't touched the ball all game." So time winding down, is a 14-point lead for Houston there. Line it up, man. Yeah, and like I said, man, Folly Dante, he's gonna be an end of the rotation player, but when you need somebody to fill in, I think him and Charles Bassey, if they do keep those two, I think they will end the season with a full roster, or in the preseason with the full roster. I think they'll have 18. I think they're gonna have to make some cuts, but because I think you might you might have to get a couple cuts done before training camp is done. I don't know. Don't know really how that goes, but 15-point game, man. That's all right. Like I said, man, Flash is you worry about the process and not the result. But these next couple games, or these not these next couple games, these next 82 games, you worried about the result. So hopefully they work the process out and we're gonna get to it. She just want this chapstick, bro. She just want anything she can get her paws on. The girl. Say hi to everybody. So we got a little feature from Stella there. She wanted to say what's up and that she's ready and excited for the regular season, man. Woo. Took an L tonight, but hey, we worried about the process and not the result. So this game against the Houston Rockets skeleton crew didn't go as planned, man. But hey, it's all right. This preseason has been a really, really positive one, man. I think. Look at her. You just want to get on everything. Let me do my closeout. She jumps on everything. She getting on the piano, but yeah, man. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that tapped in, man. I greatly appreciate everybody that spent this evening here watching the Hawks versus Houston Rockets into the preseason. As you see, Trey and Clint snickering back there in the background. It's always love between them. So yeah, man, it's a really good one. A lot of positive things to see around around Atlanta tonight. Even though they did take an L, man, but it's all right. Like I said. So make sure y'all follow and subscribe to Open Gym on Playback and YouTube. On Playback, regular season, man, these VIPs are getting handed out, man. So tap in, tune in, all that stuff. So appreciate everybody. A lot of good stuff from Atlanta here, but I'm gonna call it a night here in the Open Gym. Might run some 2K here in a little bit, but yeah, man, we are going to call it a night, man. Atlanta loses to Houston by 18, man. 18, not really worried though. Not really worried, but yes, again, season starts the 22nd. We are in the open gym, October 22nd. I believe that's what Wednesday. There's a cat trying to break in the room, dog. Oh my goodness. But yeah, man, we'll be back Wednesday. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I think that's when the game starts. But if not, I'll have that posted. I'll have the time posted. But I appreciate everybody once again. Y'all have a great night. Go Hawks. And we'll be back October 22nd for the start of the regular season. So we'll be back. We'll be back. But again, appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great rest of your night. And I'll see y'all later. Maybe.